For nearly 80 years, the Metropolitan District Commission, known as the MDC, has been providing area residents with clear, clean drinking water and dependable wastewater treatment and other services. The MDC, with its 30,000 acres of land, trails, and reservoirs, also maintains some of the most popular recreation sites in Connecticut. The following informational and educational program is a presentation of the MDC to provide you with more information about the programs and services that we offer. The MDC is committed to protecting our environment and to enhancing the quality of life in this region.
Hello again, everyone. Welcome to Newsline. I'm Eric Clemens. Thanks for being with us today. Now, we've been telling you all about it for a long time now, the MDC's Clean Water Project, the largest sewer improvement project in area history. It'll be taking place over the next 15 years, and the construction will have an effect on the neighborhoods where the work is being done. Now, today, we'll tell you all about how the MDC is working with neighborhood organizations so residents and business owners will know exactly what to do and where to go when they have a question. Now, to tell us more about these outreach projects, our esteemed panel of guests here in the studio, starting with Greg Robertson, the MDC's Special Projects Administrator. Give me some time now, Marilyn. Marilyn Rossetti, she has a lot of titles. Executive Director of HART, the Hartford Area Rally Together, which is working with SAMA, the Spanish American Merchants Association, one of the agencies that's partnered with MDC on this outreach effort. Marilyn, also a member of the MDC's Advisory or Citizens Advisory Board. And Coraine Moody, to my far right there, the Project Manager of the Upper Albany Neighborhood Revitalization Zone. Thanks again for being with us. Greg, let's start with you first. Tell us the purpose of this community outreach program initiated by the MDC.
Well, Eric, actually the purpose of this program was really to have involvement throughout the community. Inclusion also is a major entity that the MDC wanted to provide to the community. This project possibly wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the voters, the community, people coming out to get this referendum to pass. But actually, its total goal is to let the community know we are there for them, we're there with them, and it's their project, not the MDC's project.
All right, good enough. Marilyn, from the reverse perspective, if you will, why is it important that the MDC work with community organizations like yours on this effort?
Well, I think to piggyback on what Greg said, people need to know that their voice is heard. Information is also key. The biggest thing is when people feel that they're not being informed, that's when rumors can start. That's when people don't feel they're a part of the project. They want to own it. And just as Greg spoke about the referendum, we want people to own this project. And the way to do that is to be out into the community and explain it as early and as thoroughly as possible.
All right. Coraine Moody, you're on the other side of town, north end of Hartford there. How is the outreach program working in your area so far?
The outreach program is doing an awesome job. Our team members have been able to work with a lot of the residents, make contact, build relationships. So for the most part, it gives the impression and it sentiments that they are alive and we're well, and that we care about what's going on. It's not just a construction project, it's also a community-based project as well.
All right, well, so far you've had some pretty good background on the community outreach program with the MDC and neighborhood residents. We also want to show you some of those people out on the front line. So we took our cameras out to work with some of the workers who are going door to door to inform people about these projects. We first visit the Blue Hills Civic Association staff, keeping the area informed on the Tower North projects, which will separate the old combined sewer system, which has caused a lot of flooding and sewage overflow problems in that area. Take a look.
My role as an outreach liaison is to basically come out in the community, get acquainted with the residents and the business owners. While the project is in process over here in the Northeast Clearwater Project, I make sure that their needs are taken care of, that they feel safe, and that they can rely on the contractors and MDC to do the best job possible, and that's where I come in at. Sometimes we hold meetings for the residents on each street. I've held a meeting for the Rosemont Street residents and Ashford Street residents. So just to reassure them if they have any complaints and problems, that they have somebody they can turn to, and that's Blue Hills Civic Association responsibility. We've been discussing your issue with the with the sand problem, and Greg has informed me that the contractors will be taking care of that problem.
Okay.
But it's going to be a minute.
Yeah, because the first time they came, they mentioned they was going to do it, but I noticed they put the sand there, and,
yes.
you know, I was wondering why they did that.
And the purpose of that actually was just to prevent any tripping or any hazards.
Okay.
Right now, they are going to come back and restore everything. They're going to come back and do more excavation first. So with the amount of properties that we have to do, didn't really see necessary to come in and try to put loam down and seeds down, but everything will be restored to a better condition than that might be hard because I know your yard. Your yard is excellent.
But try my best.
Our goal is to make it better than the way we found.
The big questions are, how long is it going to last? Will they be able to get out of their driveways? Will they be able to drink the water? Will they be able to bathe in the water? Is it going to fix the flooding problems in this area that's been existing for a long time now? So those are basically some of the questions that they asked me. Okay, thank you, Mr. Stewart, for your time.
You do have our numbers on your refrigerator posted,
yes,
right?
we do.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day.
All right.
Yes,
you have a good day too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We do door knocking, flyering the community whenever there's a project, like say they're going to flush the sewer system. Then I get a call from MDC. MDC prints up flyers, and I go door knocking. And if I feel as though the residents don't understand what the process is about to be, then I'll discuss it with MDC, which is Greg Robinson, and we'll have a community meeting. And so we can better assure them and tell them about the process and how the process is going to be handled. And basically, I make myself visible.
Really trying to keep you abreast with information. Are you receiving all the
flyers that's been put in your mailbox?
Oh, yeah.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, we just want you to know that we're in the community. I'm Carla Williams. I'm one of the outreach liaisons for this side, so if you have any issues, any problems, those numbers that's on your refrigerator, I know you stuck the numbers on your refrigerator.
Actually, my sister does.
Okay.
I'll give it to her.
You can call me or call Greg if you have any issues, any problems, we'll address it. I think MDC, when they came up with the decision to do an outreach program, they hit it right on target, because you need somebody that's in the middle to kind of level things out. So I think by MDC choosing to have an outreach liaison program, it's well worth the money.
No, the only issues I had were when they put the curves in the grass, but those are promptly moved.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I have a little 4-year-old daughter, so that was my concern.
Excellent.
Moved properly,
Yes.
so.
You know, so feel free, utilize our numbers, and matter of fact, I'll give you another card just to make sure that you will have it. So any issues that arise, please don't hesitate to call.
Okay.
And
oh, they're receiving me quite well. They know I'm in the neighborhood. I get hellos, I get offered water, candy, everything. I think this is a great community. The residents are really responsive, responding to the program, and I think it's going to turn out quite well.
All right, nothing like the personal one-on-one approach. Let's go back to Greg Robertson here. You currently have 4 of these community outreach programs underway. And let's ask you first, why concentrated only in Hartford right now?
Hartford is the core of our infrastructure, and we're dealing with a sewer system that was built back in the 1800s. And with the Hartford city growing and expanding the way it did, we have to rebuild that infrastructure, and everything is going right through Hartford. Our water treatment plant is located in the South Hartford entity of Hartford. All the surrounding towns are coming through Hartford to reach that location.
So it makes perfect sense now. You talked earlier about South Hartford, and they are currently undergoing certain phases of a massive construction project that will continue in the months and the years ahead. Let's take a look now at the outreach program and its effect in that area of the city.
Left some, little debris there and scattered, but I'm sure he's very knowledgeable about the project itself, but he probably does have some questions, some concerns, so I think it might be a good time to go in and just discuss with him what's going on and how we've been